like to call the Site Plan Review Committee to order for Tuesday, April 21st, 2026. Roll call, please.
President Kardasky.
Here.
Gary Paul.
Here.
Dennis Persick. Here. Dale Quinn.
Here.
Andy Kurowski, Dan Pampern, and Carrie Rathburn are excused.
Please stand for the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And please remember our men and women throughout the world in uniform. I have no changes to the agenda. I need a motion to approve.
Move to approve. Second.
Motion and a second to approve the agenda as presented. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed. Motion carried. Action on the minutes of April 9th, 2026.
Move to approve. There's no additions or corrections. Second.
Motion and a second to approve those minutes as presented. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed. Motion carried. Number 6, items for discussion and possible action. 6A, consider, discuss, act on a site plan review request for a new building for FastSigns at 2620 Holmgren Way, parcel VA-1475. Aaron.
All right, thank you. I will share my screen just to bring up first of all, an air photo. There you go. Just to demonstrate where the proposed building is to be located. So this is Holmgren Way, private drive Plym Rock Terrace that you see here. There's an existing vacant gravel pad right here on this piece of property. Been vacant for a number of years. That's the proposed location for the new FastSigns building. So it's just a sort of frame of reference for you. In terms of the site plan itself, the proposed building, total of 16,350 square feet. 8,753 square feet will be used for FastSigns. That'll be basically the northern part of the building here, and then future tenant space to the south for roughly 7,600 square feet. Of course, any new use will need to meet the allowable uses within the B3 Community Business Zoning District. The FastSign space will include a showroom, office space, vehicle wrap bay with overhead garage door, and some warehouse assembly space. So those uses are permitted in the B3 zoning district as a limited manufacturing use. So that is a permitted use within the B3 Community Business Zoning District, just as reference. It does meet all of the dimensional standards for the B3 Community Business Zoning District. And it should be noted in consultation with Tim Bachnecht, our village forester, there's obviously no green space on the site right now as it's a gravel pad and a parking lot, so there's no new green space proposed. So no net loss of green space. In terms of the exterior, what you see here is there's a mixture of cultured stone, brick veneer, metal wall panels, and glass window systems. There's a glass overhead door, as I mentioned, for the vehicle wrap bay on the east elevation facing Holmgren Way you see here. Of course, fully concealed fasteners are required for any metal wall panels, and as required under our village code, we do require a minimum 3-foot masonry wainscot on any new building elevation. So it would also include the west elevation will have to be added as indicated. In terms of recommended conditions of approval, we do have the use of fully concealed fasteners for exterior wall panels. Screen any rooftop or ground mounted mechanical units visible from the property boundaries or public right-of-way. As noted, minimum 3-foot masonry wainscot required where metal wall panels are used. The catch-all meet all applicable requirements of the Ashwaubenon site plan review and all other applicable village ordinances. We had no comments from engineering or stormwater management. From public safety, if there's a fire sprinkler system, shall be equipped with a stores type fire department connection located on the front address side of the building. The existing private hydrant system will require testing and maintenance, and then all new buildings are required to have a Knox key box installed 5 feet from grade and within 5 feet of the front main entrance on the address side of the building. As noted, no comments from forestry or bike and ped. If you have any questions, I'm happy to answer them. Otherwise, we do have representatives from Bayland Building and FastSigns in the audience as well.
Aaron, the only question I got, any landscaping around there at all?
No, there will not. It's currently, like I said, the gravel pad with the asphalt surrounding it.
So there will be no landscaping?
There will not.
All right.
Did you want to ask them to put landscaping in, Gary?
Pardon?
Did you want to ask them to see if they
Well,
could put a little landscaping?
I'm looking at the rendering, the colored rendering they had, and I do see some green space there. It makes it look nice. I see the property where the eatery's at has some green space. I know it's a large parking lot per se right now, but I think it enhances the property, but I wouldn't mind seeing some, I'll put it that way. Other than that, I mean, the building, Aaron, you do a good job in making sure everything's right. There's nothing to question there, so.
So I do have a question. On this one picture here, it does show grass along the side. Will it have grass along the side?
I'm not sure if that's a result of just the rendering or if that's proposed, I guess, David, you mind
Could you-
stepping up? David, could you come up here? Okay.
I just want to make sure I'm reading this correctly. David O'Brien, Bayland Buildings. On the Plymroth Rock Terrace, there will be grass planted up to the building,
Okay,
about 8'5".
okay,
That's it.
thank you.
You're right.
Thanks, David.
Okay. Does anybody else have any questions, comments?
No, that was the only question I had.
Anybody want to make a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve with staff conditions.
Okay, we have a motion and a second to approve with staff conditions. Any other questions, comments, concerns? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carried. Thank you. Number 7, items for next agenda.
Yes, we will.
We will have a next agenda. Okay, I need a motion to adjourn, please.
So move.
Motion and a second to adjourn. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed,
7 minutes.
motion carried.